Hi, my name is Eric Cohen of Bluelife USA. We're here today at Marine Depot to talk about our new line of regenerable resins. Regenerable resins are a very simple but very effective product we can all use to benefit our pocketbooks as well as help us easily maintain our aquariums. They're all packaged individually for fine-tuning what you exactly need in your aquarium, such as nitrates, phosphates, organics. For freshwater tanks, we do have a water softener. And the key word is regenerate. What does that mean? Regenerate means that we can actually flush them or rinse them to use them over and over again. Technology has come a long way, and that's really a beautiful thing about the resins, is that they can specifically target exactly very specific things. Trace elements won't be affected with these. A lot of people have high nitrates, high phosphates, too many organics in their tank. A lot of these things can cause unwanted algae in your aquarium, which make it a lot more work for you, more maintenance, and it keeps your corals and your fish not as healthy as you would like them. I think something important we've learned over the past few years, and it's becoming a little more popular, is keeping our nitrates and phosphates kind of in symbiosis with each other. We want to keep an eye on both of them and how they're correlating to each other with their levels. With a reef tank where you have SPS corals such as Acropora, you really don't want to lower your phosphates or your nitrates all the way down to zero. We want to keep some levels of phosphate and nitrates, which are help actually feeding the corals and keeping them healthy. And there are levels saying if you have a nitrate of say 0.1, you can look at a chart and see, if I have my levels at 0.1 of nitrates, what should my phosphates be to kind of match the phosphates and the nitrates together. In fish tanks that are fish tanks only or live rock fish tanks, you can allow the products just to run and let your phosphates go down to zero. There is a couple ways you can easily run your resins in your reactors or in canister filters. If you're running them individually, you can set the flow rates, say slower for less reduction of nitrate or phosphate or organics. If you want it to remove faster, you could run a faster flow through to have a quicker drop in your nitrates or your phosphates. The nitrate resin, obviously you want to keep your nitrates fairly low. There is a difference between high nitrates and low nitrates. For coral reef tanks, we don't want to reduce them all the way down to zero, so we'll be speaking to you about that. Phosphates, don't want phosphates, feed on algae, which will, too many phosphates are going to make algae bloom in your aquarium. Same thing with organics. Organics is a little bit more with oxygen. Reducing organics in your aquarium helps raise your oxygen levels, which has a large benefit for both your fish and your corals. Softener Effects is designed for freshwater aquariums only, specifically for planted tanks and for fish coming from specific regions that have soft water. It's going to help you maintain a lower hardness in your water, helping you keep your pH at lower levels. The Oceanexus is a pre-measured dose for 1/2 gallon of solution that will ultimately be passed through each of these resins to regenerate them. Regenerating the Bluelife media resins is easy to do and can be done over and over again. Rinse exhausted media thoroughly using RODI water before regeneration. This will remove particulates that may be caught in the media bag or within the resins itself. Pour the entire contents of the Bluelife Regen FX into a sufficiently sized mixing container. A small bucket or a plastic Tupperware will work great. Mix with 1/2 gallon of fresh RODI water and dissolve completely for 3 to 5 minutes, stirring the solution frequently. Regeneration can be done a few different ways. Using a fluidized media reactor to actively push the regeneration solution through your Bluelife media is the preferred method. The 1/2 gallon solution should be passed through the media one time over the course of 20 to 30 minutes for best results. Passively soaking the regen media in the solution is also a suitable option, but will require soaking for 24 hours or overnight, often gently massaging the media bag. Once regeneration is complete, rinse the media again thoroughly using RODI freshwater before placing the media bag back into your aquarium. Testing your aquarium's water parameters will help indicate when the media needs to be regenerated.